Audio check, audio check. All right. Good Saturday afternoon, and Yabba Dabba Doo sports fans, welcome back to Shady Side Academy for Game 2 between your Pittsburgh Steel City Selects, again in their home whites with the black and gold trim, and these same Honeybaked Hammers from Detroit in their black and charcoal with the Vegas gold trim. We'll do 3 15-minute periods, and that'll be it for today, and then we'll be back and do it again tomorrow morning. So we've got some fans low along the boards here, so that'll obscure your view even more than normal here at Shady Side. But as always, we'll do the best we can, bring you what we see, and give you a game here today. Girls look a little sluggish this morning, a little sloppy. We'll see if they can clean that up this afternoon. 2:15 to go on the warm-up clock. I will be back with you for puck drop. All right, the crowd still filing in here as we get ready for puck drop. The girls have done their pregame huddle, and out comes Clardy, Makasenka, and McVeigh. Looks like Zivkovic back from an illness this morning, and Schilling. I think we've got a guest player this afternoon. Up from Wilkes-Barre, we've got Colleen Warner in number 13. Up from Stanton in Wilkes-Barre to play. Elaine Wu is missing this game, so Warner will take her slot on the team. I think we're going to have a Wilkes-Barre player tomorrow as well, as we wait for Honeybaked to figure out what they're doing here. Looks like the goalie with the plain white Jason mask is going to take the net. Never seen a goalie with a plain white mask, but this one has one. So we will, Stripes are working on that net now, where they worked on the other net this morning. Now they're going to work on this net to make sure it's all secure and copacetic, and then we will get this game underway. They're carrying on a whole conversation while they work on that net, and they appear to be happy now. And they're going to take the extra shoelace, so he's going to put it in his pocket. And we will get this game underway. Looks like goaltender Coulter to my left. As McVeigh steps in to take this drop, draws it back to Schilling. And McVeigh puts it on the wall to Makasenka. Makasenka sends it in. It ends up behind the net where Claherty will go dig it out with a Honeybaked player. They battle in the near corner. McVeigh. Claherty comes out of there with it. She loses it back in the corner. Honeybaked picks it up, and they're going to skate by McVeigh. Put it into the center of their defensive zone and send it out. Cut off by Schilling. Leaves it for Claherty. Claherty circling. Up the far side now. Gains the zone. Drops it. That creates a challenge, and Zivkovic throws it in behind the goaltender for the Hammers. And here they send it up, and it's going to go all the way through everybody, but Coulter has no choice but to play it. And now Diamond's going to pick it up. So Diamond looking for an up to Shannon here below us. Lots of fans right in front of me, so you're not going to see anything there. And here comes Shannon up the near wall. Shannon tries to dance through it. Scarlatelli picks it up, can't get a shot off. And now the Honeybaked team's going to pick it up, come back the other way. Blinka cut that off. Blinka in her own tarp now. Kyle ran home and got him in between games. And Claherty levels Diamond. Or no, Scarlatelli leveled Diamond there. Saw the one, didn't realize it was a double. And up the wall now. Shannon puts it around deeper. Around the back to Diamond. Diamond puts it in the middle. There's nobody there. And here they come up the near wall. Now they send it in behind Coulter, where Kiesel's going to pick it up. Kiesel up the wall. Kiesel sends it up, but comes up here. Now Warner up from Wilkes-Barre out here now. And that puck along the half wall. Comes in front. Blinka trying to clear it. Mrazek finally does. So we got Mrazek, Salatrick, and Warner as Honeybaked regroups back at the top of their defensive zone. Now they battle here at the blue line. And they continue to battle below us. Spectators in the way. Now they send it across. Blinka. No, Honeybaked picks it up down the far wall. They stop. They turn. Blinka applying pressure. Takes a girl into the corner. Throw it to the far point. Shot from there. Knocked down by Salatrick, and they turn and break. Here they come. Salatrick gains the line. Shoots off the side of the net. It got stuck between the goaltender and the netting, and she had no choice but to cover that up. So we're going to get a draw in that far circle. Vitodian and Dull in the backyard. Makasenka, Claherty, and McVeigh up front. We're going to go to that far circle for this draw with 12:31 to go. First period. The Selects took the first game. They draw that back to Claherty. Can't maintain it. It pokes back to neutral. Vitodian. Vitodian sends it ahead. Cut off by a Honeybaked player. They come up the near wall behind the crowd, and Claherty tried to clear. Can't. They leave it at the top of the zone. Honeybaked takes it down the far wall, where they're going to get a shot off there, blocked by McVeigh. McVeigh backhands, chips it up the wall. Dahl's going to pick it up there. She's got Makasenka and Claherty ahead. Try to leave it for Claherty, too far. Vitodian, but not before we get an offsides, and that girl ran into McVeigh and took the worst of that collision. So now we will get Scarlatelli out here with Diamond and Shannon. Vitodian and Dahl in the backyard as Honeybaked picks up that faceoff and brings it in. Dahl's going to take that away, go around behind Coulter. Up the far wall for Shannon, too far, but it comes out. Honeybaked tried to send it in. Shannon picked it up. Here comes Diamond up the far wall. Diamond with Shannon trailing. Centers. Scarlatelli was tied up, couldn't get a stick on it. Now into the near corner. They continue to battle there, and it's going to drift out. Vitodian pokes at it. Honeybaked picks it up, comes up the middle of the zone here. Vitodian applying pressure. They get it back, and now it'll be Diamond. Diamond with Dahl and Shannon breaking. Diamond up the near wall. Diamond throws it in behind the net. Goaltender got a stick on it. Dahl back there now. Scarlatelli covering her high. Lose it around to the near corner. where Honeybaked's going to bring it up. Scarlatelli stands that player up, separates her from the puck, and Dull picks it up. Dull backhands it in around into the near corner, and Honeybaked will pick it up there. They send it through neutral, where Mrazek's going to skate back and pick it up. Mrazek circling, puts it across to Zivkovic. Zivkovic up too far for Warner, and Honeybaked will pick it up and send it back the other way. Zivkovic battling, they poke it in. Warner had fallen down, and that will be an offsides. So we're going to get a draw just outside the zone in front of the Honeybaked bench. And Salatrik's going to take this one. Sends it over in the direction of Mrazek. She chips it into the zone. Battles down the wall. Maintains it. Centers it. Couldn't get it over to Saltrik. It was a little bit behind her. Now Warner picks it up. Warner to the point. And this one's going to come out back in and be an offsides. So with 10:30 to go, second period, we're going to get another draw here in the near dot. We'll do it again. As McVeigh is going to come out here now with Clardy and Makasenka to take the draw. McVeigh pokes it deep into the near corner where Honeybaked's going to pick it up. McVeigh takes it away. Makasenka around back to Clardy. Clardy around to Makasenka. Makasenka skates out off the side of the net now. In behind, Clardy. Clardy comes around. Clardy with the backhand. Goaltender with the cover. And with 10-10, we'll go to the near circle for this draw. At the break, I may try to raise the camera up a little bit and change the angle to get over some of these fans. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll try. McVeigh going to step in to take this draw. They send it across, and they're battling in the circle there. There's a pile of bodies. Now it drifts out into the top. Zivkovic steps up. Shot blocked, and it came back to neutral where Clardy picks it up. Clardy skating. Clardy shouldered off the puck, and they send it out. Schelling now. Schelling pushes it ahead to Clardy down the near wall. Clardy loses the puck on the toe drag in behind the net now. She stays with it. Tried to center for Makasenka. Couldn't get it through. Makasenka chipped that one away. Honeybaked fanned on it. Now they send it back to the point where Schilling backhands it, but can't maintain it, and Kiesel will chase it down at the top of the zone. Kiesel off the wall. Too far for McVeigh, but Makasenka picks it up. Makasenka down the near wall. Makasenka dumps it. Kiesel comes back to neutral, and Blinka's going to go chase it. Blinka picks it up there and comes across Scarlatelli battling. Kiesel cuts that off, leaves it for Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli through neutral. Scarlatelli down the near wall into the corner. Center, Diamond couldn't get a stick on it. Too high for the outstretched hand to Kiesel, and nobody's got this high point right now. Scarlatelli rotating up. Blinka shoots. Bouncing puck! Diamond with the tip! And it's 1-0 Steel City. Blinka shot from the point. Diamond got the redirect. And it's 1-0. Diamond from Blinka. 8:48 to go. First period. It's 1-0. Steel City. Where's Tina with the crab dance? There she is. There's Tina with her drunk crab dance. So we got her. I told her I'd try to feature her when she does it. This draw comes back. Honeybaked sends it ahead. And they're going to battle along the red line. Neutral zone play still pretty choppy as this one comes in and goes down the near wall. They're going to battle there. It's going to come back to neutral where Dahl's going to pick it up. Dahl all the way back. Schilling up to Salatrick. Salatrick put it through for Mrazek. Too far. Warner skates over. They're going to battle along the wall. Dahl comes out of there with it, sends it low. Mrazek was tied up. It's loose in front. Mrazek, just a shot missed near side. She got freed up, got a stick on it, missed it on the near side. Comes low, and Honeybaked's going to pick it up and send it up the near wall. Not out, Warner. Warner with the shot. Missed badly to the far side. Mrazek chips it around behind the net. Saltrick will get there. Saltrick snows on stripes, and Mrazek picks it up. Goaltender gets a glove on it, and we'll get a stoppage with 7:52 to go in the arena. So McVeigh, Clardy, Makasenka come out here with Zivkovic and Schilling. We'll come to the near circle for this draw. They draw it over to the wall, and Honeybaked picked it up. Schilling had the right idea, but they were all still in the zone, and it snuck out, creating an offsides. So we'll do it again right here on this near dot. McVeigh takes the draw. Comes into the zone. Honeybaked. Schilling gets a stick in there, separates that player. Zivkovic now. Zivkovic chips it ahead. Nobody there. Honeybaked will regroup. They send it ahead. McVeigh cut that off Makasenka. Makasenka sends it in, but Claherty was offsides. So we'll see if they come to neutral or if they go to the dot. Looks like he's going to the dot. That might have been a neutral, but not worth debating it. As Diamond steps in with Shannon and Scarlatelli, draw it back to Blinka. Blinka sends it into the far corner. Now behind the Honeybaked goalie. They chip it up the near wall. We're going to battle in that corner. We'll await the result. Comes behind the net now. Honeybaked chips it up. They continue to battle on that wall. Scarlatelli with it. Couldn't handle it. Blinka cheats up. Chips it over to the near corner. Scarlatelli's going to go in there and chip at it. And Honeybaked will come out of there with it behind the net. They chip it behind Shannon. They chip it up to the point. Blinka shoots. Misses to the far side. Shannon now behind the net. Shannon out front. And Diamond couldn't handle it. Now Kiesel goes and chases it down. Kiesel up the wall. Honeybaked cuts that off at the top of the zone. Scarlatelli got a stick on that one. Honeybaked again. Blinka pushes her to the corner. She comes in on Blinka. Shot off the side of the net. Blinka picks it up the far wall. Looking for an up. Gets it through to Scarlatelli. Nice pass. Scarlatelli couldn't hang on to it, though. As it comes all the way back. Kiesel. Kiesel up past to Shannon. Nice pass. Shannon dancing. Shannon loses the puck coming through the middle. Shannon battling behind the net now. Shannon comes out of there with it. Centers it. Nobody there. Warner skates in. Warner back to Vitodian. Vitodian shoots. Blocked by a Honeybaked player. And here she comes. Vitodian's going to cut her off. There's some beating and banging on the boards. We can't see it. All the way around far side to Dahl. Dahl up to Salatrick. Salatrick loses the puck at neutral. They continue to battle. Mrazek gets a stick in there. Honeybaked picks it up. Back to the defense. Now it comes cross neutral here, where Honeybaked's going to pick it up, regroup. We're going to go up the far side. Our girls over pursued a little. You got to be careful there. Into the near corner, Vitodian. Vitodian around hard for Dahl. Too far. We're going to hold it at the far point. They got a shot off. Dahl knocked that down with a skate. Here comes Dahl. Dahl with some space. Down the near wall. Dropped it. Nobody there. And they caught the rest of the Selects team in a change. Dahl skating hard. Leaves it for Salatrick. Salatrick gets a shot off. Nothing on it. And Makasenka goes into the corner. Oh, they got behind Dahl. Let's see what happens. Zivkovic's the only one back. Centering pass. Dahl recovered. Broke up that center. Now they're coming up the near wall. Here comes Claherty 1-on-2. Claherty loses the puck into the corner. Tried to center it. Claherty still behind the net now. Honeybaked sends it up the far wall with 4:35 to go. In behind the net. Comes around on the near side. Schilling's going to pitch up. Schilling chips it lower. Makasenka fanned on it. Put it out front. McVeigh tried to put it in front. Nobody there. Honeybaked cut it off. And they're going to be happy too. Ice it. 4:17 to go. We're going to come back this way for a draw in the near corner. We will see who Coach Black sends out here. Diamond, Scarlatelli, and Shannon with Blinka and Kiesel. So we're going to come back down here for this draw. Comes to the point, Kiesel. Kiesel sends it lower. Scarlatelli loses the puck, sends it in front. They clear it up the far wall. Blinka throws it in deeper. They continue to battle. It's loose in front. Scarlatelli can't get a stick on it. They're going to chip it out past Kiesel. And they will chase it down. Diamond sends it back the other way. Too far for Scarlatelli below us. And it's going to come back this way all the way around, where Blinka's going to go chase it down in the far corner, send it up. Nobody there, and Honeybaked's going to send it back in, but they will be offsides. So we will do it again. This time, they're going to bring it back in front of the Honeybaked bench. And do this draw. So Scarlatelli, Mrazek, and Warner out here with Vitodi and Dull. As Salchuk sends it over, but Honeybaked sends it out. They chip it through Dull's feet, down the far wall. Salchuk applying pressure. And it goes in behind the net. Mrazek comes out of there with it. Mrazek up the wall to Warner, who tips it out. Mrazek racing hard, but Honeybaked's going to get there first. Mrazek still chasing. It's a stick in there, but can't do anything with it as it comes loose. Now Mrazek will pick it up. Mrazek down the near wall. She's been hustling this shift. Sends it in behind the net all the way around. And they chip it by Salchuk. Dahl picks it up at the point. Dahl with a shot knocked down by Honeybaked. It goes up into their bench for a stoppage. All right, McVeigh's going to step in and take this draw. McVeigh gets knocked on her backside as the puck comes to the wall. Zivkovic chops at it. And here they come up the far wall. They center it. Schelling chips it back out up ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka skating up the near wall. She tries to center, gets cut off by Honeybaked player. McVeigh got a stick on that, couldn't do anything with it. Now she gets it out to Zivkovic, who throws it into the far corner. Claherty skating low, turning, circling. As the puck goes down into the corner. They battle there. Claherty battles it ahead. They chip it by Zivkovic. Claherty comes out of there with it, at least momentarily. She puts a shot low, but it gets by Makasenka, and now McVeigh. McVeigh had Schelling, didn't see her. Comes into the center. They almost gave it away to McVeigh. McVeigh gets a shot off loose in front. Claherty stops, spins, turns, bouncing puck. It's loose in front. They're still shooting. Couple of big saves there by the white mask goalie. And this puck is going to go back behind the net where McVeigh's going to pick it up. McVeigh backhands it into the corner. Honeybaked will get there before Makasenka, and they will come up the near wall, but not without some difficulty. Now they finally knock it out. Zivkovic steps in front of that player. It's back to neutral. Makasenka with a shot, blocked. Shannon picks it up, stuck in Stripes' feet. Up the far wall where Diamond's going to go hold that player. And now Honeybaked will come out with it. Kiesel stops that player and the puck, and they leave it. Now they battle as Diamond sends it back in. That one hit Shannon. She didn't realize it. Diamond over to Shannon. Shannon! Shot missed to the far side, off the side of the net. That developed quickly. They chip it by Blinka. She holds it momentarily. Now they're going to chip it again. And this one will come out. And with 1:03, Kiesel will send it back the other way to Diamond. Diamond puts it behind the net. And Shannon's going to pick that one up. Shannon around to Diamond. Diamond tried to put it out front. Shannon did get it out front. Nobody there, though. And there's a big crash along the wall. As it goes in behind, Scarlatelli going to battle there. Now Shannon around to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli puts it in front. Can't get it to Diamond. And with 33, it'll drift out. Kiesel. Oh, Kiesel turned it over. It's turning into a quick break here. We'll see. Kiesel recovers, pushes that player to the wall. They battle there. 23 to go. They drift lower. Come out with it. Still skating with it. Diamond fell down, and Shannon's just going to chip it ahead with 14 to go. Honeybaked recovers and sends it back the other way. And Vitodian's going to have to hurry over there. They caught her in a change. 6-5, 4-3, 2-1, and that's it for one. All right, they're going to come out for two. Salatrick, Mrazek, and Warner. As they draw it back to Dull. Dull up the near wall. Coulter to my right this time in the net, as Warner's going to stop that one. No, it goes under Stripes' feet. And they're going to hold it at least momentarily, and now Honeybaked will chip it out. Dull poked at that one. They sent it down the wall. And they come in. They got around Vitodian. Backhand Vitodian recovered and blocked it. And it comes up to Warner, who backhands, but they still can't knock it out. Dull will send that back towards the point. Again, not out. Room. They're going to get a shot off there. Coulter, no idea where the puck is, and Vitodian skates calmly in and cleans up the doorstep. But still can't knock it out. Now Dull will get it out, and she'll follow it with a shoulder. Warner lumbering into the zone. Backhand missed to the far side. Warner follows the puck behind the net. Sends it around, and Vitodian will step up and hold it. Send it back behind there. Again, into the corner where Mrazek's going to go battle. Angles are hard here. It's worse when there's a big crowd in front of me, and this is all I can give you. As Mrazek centered, but nobody there. The blind centers just don't work, and Honeybaked's going to send it all the way down, and that should be an icing. 13:41 to go. We'll come back down here. I promised to try to go higher. Let's try that. I had to use the restroom during the break. Go a little higher, see if that helps. Check the angle here real quick. We're still seeing everything, so I don't need to change it. Go a little higher. See if that helps get you a little better view, as McVeigh's going to step and take this draw out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic to Schilling. Schilling shoots, blocked by a Honeybaked player. Zivkovic blocked that one and held it in. Claherty's going to battle along the wall. And they're going to come out of there with it and send it ahead, not before Zivkovic picks it up. Zivkovic sends it ahead to Claherty. Claherty dancing with it across to Makasenko. Makasenko back to Schilling. Schilling out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic with room. Shot. Never got through. Into the far corner. Comes out front. Claherty can't get a stick on it. Zivkovic shoots. Claherty jumped out of the way and almost got it through there. Makasenko centers. Nobody home. And now they come back to neutral, as the Honeybaked players are going to chip it all the way down. In behind goaltender Coulter. And here they come up the near wall. There's Baby Johnny. And now they're going to come back the other way with it. All the way back to the Honeybaked goalie. Ref tells her to play it. Nope, they cover it up. So they're going to cover that up, get a draw with 12:39 to go. There's Baby Johnny with Aaron Dull. Good to see Steph and Josh and Mama Moon here today. Diamond steps in to take this draw. Sends it into Scarlatelli's feet. She couldn't do anything with it. Now Shannon backhands it hard around Kiesel. Odd bounce off the wall. They chip it by Kiesel. Diamond recovers and covers her back and sends the puck back the other way. Stripes in the way. Honeybaked brought it out from behind Stripes. Kiesel picks it up. Kiesel. They tip it, and it's going to go all the way back to the D, where Honeybaked will try quick up. Oh, they got room. Blanca back 1-on-2. Kiesel tries to help her. Shot high over Coulter, now in behind the net. And they try to center, and they cut it off out to the near point. They're going to get a shot there. Got all the way through, missed to the near side. Honeybaked behind the net. They're trying the old wraparound on Coulter. Kiesel. Oh, Kiesel's going to get a penalty here. I think Kiesel's getting one here. Are they getting them first, or are they getting Kiesel? I got a high stick. Let's see who they're calling here. I think they're getting Kiesel here. And they are. They're getting Kiesel on the high stick. So we're going to be short. I see Salatrick and McVeigh coming out here with Dull and Vitodian to kill it. 11:53, second period. The Detroit fans and Coulter with a big save. The Detroit fans wake up for the power play. So we're going to go to that far corner. Another draw. Into the front. Honeybaked player has it. She's on her backhand. She centers. Coulter covers it up again with 11:43 to go. So we're going to get another draw. Near circle this time. Minute 20. We've only had 10 seconds go in the power play. And McVeigh takes this draw. Vitodian comes out behind, sends it off the glass, odd bounce. Shot high, and it hits the glass. In behind the net. It's loose in front. Coulter. Oh, they got it. Coulter thought she had it. She didn't. And it ended up in the net. Coulter thought she had it covered. I thought she did too. Whistle never blew. And they gave him one. So a power play goal on the high stick by Kiesel. And it's now 1-1. I honestly thought she had it covered, but Stripes saw it differently. And it's now tied with 11:30 to go. Second period. So McVeigh out here now with Makasenka and Clardy, Schilling and Zivy. And Frank forgot to take the penalty off, but we got the right number of girls on the ice. Makasenka comes out of there with it. Makasenka under heavy pressure up the near wall. Can't get a shot off. This one out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic rips a shot. Loose. Missed to the near side. And now they're battling on the near wall. It comes back to the center of the zone where Honeybake's going to pick it up. They send it ahead, and Clardy is going to pick it up there. Clardy hard around. Up for Schilling. Schilling up too far for Makasenka. And now Zivkovic will pick it up. Zivkovic will dump it into the near far corner. It'll go behind the Honeybaked goalie up to the near side now, where Makasenka's going to battle. They're still battling there. Salatrik's going to come join. Goes around behind where Clardy will pick it up in the far corner. Clardy dancing with it along the red line. Sends it in front for Salatrick. Couldn't get a stick on it. Came back to Clardy, and now Honeybaked has it going the other way. Through Salatrick's legs back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic over to Clardy. Clardy's going to dump it. Head to the bench as it goes in behind. Salatrick will battle there. And, it's right in front, Warner. Big pad save there. She didn't have much time to do anything with it. And this will come back. Pass Blinka back to neutral. Blinka recovers. Leaves it for Mrazek. Mrazek dumps it around behind. And it's going to come into the near corner. This one bounces up and out. Now Warner back at neutral. Throws it ahead, and they can't come through with it. Blinka held it. Now they come back the other way. Kiesel stands him up at the blue line, puts it ahead to Warner, where it bounces ahead to Salatrick. Salatrick gets a shot off. Goaltender with a save. It's loose behind. Salatrick still with it. Still with it out front to Warner. Warner up high. That kid has a rocket, but it was too high. Mrazek puts it out front. It comes all the way back to Kiesel. Kiesel with the shot. Got tipped and deflected high. Salatrick will get over there and get it. Salatrick centers for Warner. Warner shoots, blocked by a Honeybaked player. Kiesel stands up, player up, allows Mrazek to chip it lower. And Warner's going to head to the bench. It's going to let Scarlatelli jump on. Salatrick, Scarlatelli, Mrazek. Blinka held it. Now this time it'll come out. It's going to go all the way back down where Kiesel's going to pick it up. Kiesel hard up for Scarlatelli. Catch him in a change here. They're coming back quick, though, and they take it away from Scarlatelli. And they go into the corner. Scarlatelli centers. Nobody there. Oh! Diamond took it away. Couldn't do anything with it. Scarlatelli behind the net. She gets knocked off the puck. Whacks it around to Diamond. Diamond settles a bouncing puck back to Scarlatelli. Can't handle it. They battle behind the net, and Honeybake's going to take it away. They're going to come up the near wall. Honeybaked through neutral. Into the corner. They're going to battle into that corner. Dahl leaves it. Now it goes out to neutral where Vitodian chips it across to Shannon. Shannon up the wall. Shannon stops, surveys, regains, sends it all the way around and behind the Honeybaked goalie. Where Diamond whacks at it and stops it. Honeybaked has it on the half wall through Vitodian. Clardy with a shot, doesn't get through. They chip it around behind Stripes for Clardy. Coming around, shoot! Goes over everything into the far corner where it's going to come back up the half wall, and Honeybake's going to be content to chip it. Dahl's going to pick it up. Dahl spinning, turning, sending it up for Makasenka. Makasenka can't handle it. Clardy chipped it back out. They got to wait for the zone to clear, which it does. And now Dahl comes in with it. Dahl still skating with it, loses it to the near wall, where they're going to battle it away from the wall. And out. And back in. It must have never came out. Across to Clawhardy. Clawhardy on the backhand. Dahl stops, turns. It's in her feet. They fall down. Here comes Honeybaked the other way. McVeigh applying pressure. McVeigh got a stick in there and stopped it and turned it the other way. Now McVeigh coming up the near wall, and she's going to be offside. She had a head of steam, and Makasenka just couldn't get out. And that led to the offsides. So we'll come to the near dot for this draw. We'll come to the near dot for this draw. And Salatrick will take it with Warner. And I can't see who's on the near boards because the fans are in the way. There's the draw. They're battling along the wall, and the puck comes this way. Zivkovic's going to pick it up, send it back. That's Mrazek. Mrazek up ahead to Warner, can't get it through. They chip it back out to neutral, and here comes Honeybaked up the near wall. Honeybaked pokes it ahead into the corner. Zivkovic's going to get there with 6:42 to go. She's going to send it up the wall. Scarlatelli. And now Salatrick has it behind Coulter. Salatrick. They battle into the corner. Salatrick sends it around. And Honeybake's going to get there first. They send it in behind Coulter on a shot that misses badly to the near side. Salatrick, heavy pressure. Bounces it up to Warner. Warner sends it across. Mrazek gets there, pokes it ahead. Honeybaked sends it back into the zone. Too far. Schilling too far for Salatrick. And this one comes around behind the net. They send it up behind Mrazek. Honeybaked will clear as Salatrick picks it up. Now Warner down the far point. Warner with a shot missed high. Comes up the near wall. Bouncing puck. It's loose in the center of their zone. Blinken got a stick on it. They're going to send it back. Kiesel sends it ahead to Mrazek. Mrazek puts it in front for Salatrick. Salatrick down the near wall. Loses it into the center. And this one comes back to neutral. Kiesel leaves it for Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli around one. Scarlatelli around two. Leaves it for Salatrick. Salatrick around behind the net. Looking for a center. She throws it through the goal mouth, but nobody there. And here they come again the other way. Kiesel gets a stick in there. Stops that player and the puck. She picks it up, sends it back. Salatrick. No, Honeybaked down the far wall. Kiesel steps up and levels her. Not quite sure, unless they're giving her interference on that. Looked like a good competitive contact play. Let's see what Stripes calls here. Not sure I agree with that call. That was good competitive contact to separate the puck. Let's see what the call is. Call is interference. So, I mean, I guess I see it, but you step in front of somebody to take the puck away, and they're calling interference. So Diamond's going to take this draw. Honeybaked comes out with it to the near point. Over to the far point. Shot! Never got through as Vitodian knocked it down. Vitodian up high. Can't get it over that player as they send it across. Vitodian again. Vitodian. They're calling body checking. I thought he called interference, but there's an icing. And we're going to go back to the far circle. I don't know. That's a hit Brett would have been proud of. Looked clean to me, but nonetheless, they put her in the bin. And McVeigh, Vitodian, Dahl, and Scarlatelli are out here trying to kill this off. 1:10 to go in the penalty to Kiesel. Comes up to the top of the circle. Honeybaked chops at it. Doesn't get it very far. Now they try to center Vitodian. Cuts that down. Sends it out to the far point. They throw it down the wall. McVeigh's going to pick it up. This will go all the way through. But it's going to go all the way down, and that will be another icing. So we'll come back down this way for another one. And Makasenka comes out here with Clawhardy, Zivkovic, and Schilling as they come to the near circle for this draw. Oh, no, we're going to go back to the far circle. I thought Stripes was changing circles on me here. They take the draw, comes out to the far point. They can't hold it. This one bounces up into the netting. And they're going to do it again, this time outside the zone. As Claherty's going to take this draw. Honeybaked draws it back. They send it down the wall. In behind Coulter. Oh, bad bounce in front of Coulter. She covers that up. Bad bounce off the end wall. Came right in front of Coulter. Thankfully, she was alert and awake. Knocked it down and covered it up. And with 4:12 to go, 40 seconds on Kiesel's second penalty, we're going to get another draw. High point shot up into the netting. That shot was a good 15 feet over the net, or over the hockey net into the protective netting. And we're going to do it again. And then they're going to bring it out. They're going to bring it out. And do it in front of the Honeybaked bench on the far dot. Back to Honeybaked. They send it into the corner. I'm 5 or 6 seconds behind here. We'll fix it next time. Schelling. It's in behind the net. 26 seconds in the penalty. Kiesel in front of Coulter. They cleared off the doorstep. Puck's taking some weird bounces right now. This one goes in behind the net. Loose in the corner. They come around front. They poke at it. Coulter pokes it to the end wall. They send it up to the far point. Player bumbled with it. Got a shot off. Missed badly to the far side. Coulter. It's loose in front. Coulter with a point-blank save. Claherty picks it up there. Still can't get it out. Now Schilling will poke it ahead to Claherty. Here comes Claherty. Across the top of the zone. Forgot the puck. Schilling puts it into the corner. Penalty's over. Into the near corner now. And there's some beating and banging, but we can't see it. Back loose out. Blinka puts it back in, and that is offsides. So we'll get the clock back in line here at 3:18. We'll do it again at 3:18. We'll be at the dot right here to my left. And it's going to be Salatrick with Warder. I can't see who's on the near corner. It's Mrazek. They poke it in. Honeybaked sends it up the wall. Kiesel holds it, throws it low. This one comes into the near corner, and Salatrick's going to battle in the corner. See what happens here as Honeybaked sends it out. Warner stepped in front. Kiesel sends it back up ahead to Mrazek. Mrazek leaves it in Salatrick's feet. Now Kiesel picks it up. Kiesel up the near wall. Kiesel into the corner. Tried to center for Salatrick, couldn't get it there. Salatrick over skates. And now Warner and Salatrick are battling. Salatrick pulled down, no call. Warner stops it, tries to push it out to Kiesel. Kiesel bangs it off the wall, and they poke it back to neutral, where Warner backhands it ahead. And here comes Honeybaked up the near wall, or far wall, rather. 2:25 to go. Blinka. Up the wall. Can't get it to Mrazek. Now she does, and they poke it out. It's going to come back down this wall. And they're battling below me, and none of us can see it. And we're going to get a whistle. Has to be an offsides call. Don't know what else it could be. So we're going to go back to neutral here for this draw. Diamond, Scarlatelli, Shannon. Dull and Vitodian. Diamond pokes it back to the Honeybaked defense. This one gets into Scarlatelli's feet. She picks it up. Backhands it behind the net, where it's going to go into the corner. Up the wall. They continue to battle, and this one's going to come out. Scarlatelli's going to try to send it back the other way. They're going to continue to battle. They send it across. Now it's Diamond. Diamond sends it in. Honeybaked cuts that off. They regroup, send it up the wall. They chip it by Vitodian, back to neutral. Dahlback one-on-one. They send it down the near wall. Goes in behind the net, where Scarlatelli's going to pick it up. Scarlatelli ahead. It's going to bounce off the back of the net. Now Dull skating dangerously in front of Coulter with the puck. Dull looks up. Gets it up to Scarlatelli, who can't handle the pass. Down the wall, back the other way. Vitodian skates. They're calling for it. Vitodian off a Honeybaked player to Dull. Dull through neutral. Dull shoots. Pad save to the near corner. Minute 5. Loose in front. Diamond can't get a stick on it. Now she does. They send it back to neutral. Vitodian up for Shannon. Shannon gains it and comes into the zone. Shannon tried to hit Scarlatelli too far in front of her. got to be Dahl on the near point, skating it down deeper. 44 to go. Back to neutral. Vitodian will pick it up there. Vitodian sends it in, and Scarlatelli got out, so they were not offsides. Honeybaked ham coach calling for icing, and McVeigh sends it in, but we were offsides. 31.6 to go in the arena. Looks like Stripes is coming back to neutral here. No, they're going to come to this near dot. That's what I thought. And they're going to take a draw here. McVeigh, Clawhardy, Makasenka, Zivkovic, and Schilling. As they knock it into the zone, Honeybaked knocks it back. Its hand is raised. No icing. They hustle back and got it. As they center it, it's loose in front. Makasenka chases it to the wall. McVeigh up ahead for Clawhardy, one-on-one. Clawhardy gets around that player. Clawhardy with the backhand. 2-1 Steel City. 8.5 to go in the arena. Clawhardy with a nice one-on-one play. Beat that girl. Put it on the backhand. Lifted it high over the glove side. And that's the goal. And wait, where's Tina with the crab dance? There's Tina with the crab dance. She could work on a Bering Sea fishing boat with that dance. So there's the draw as McVeigh falls down in the circle again. 3-2-1. And that'll do it for period number 2. We played 2. It's 2-1 on a late goal by Clawhardy. I'll be back for 3. All right, Salatrick out here with Warner and Mrazek. Dahl and Vitodian in back as Warner battles off the faceoff. Now Mrazek. Mrazek down the near wall. Mrazek sends it in deeper. Salatrick will pick it up behind the net. Salatrick centers. Couldn't get it through to Mrazek. They poke it back into the near corner. Now Mrazek behind the net. Pokes it up the wall, loses it. Honeybaked sends it up the wall now. Vitodian will skate over, but it's going to come out. Vitodian regroups, sends it across to Dahl. Dahl tries to put it up, hits Mrazek. Mrazek chips it up the wall, but they're going to be offsides as Warner jumped in just a second too early. And we'll get a draw in front of the Honeybaked bench. Diamond, Shannon, Scarlatelli, Kiesel, and Blinka. They poke it back to a Honeybaked player, D to D. They try to send it up. Diamond cut that off. Come down the near wall. Try to center. Honeybaked took that away. Shannon steps in, backhands it behind the net. Or Scarlatelli's going to go battle. They send it up the wall. Blinka cheats in, sends it in front, knocked down by a Honeybaked player. Here they come skating through neutral. Diamond gets a stick on it. Now Blinka. Blinka turns. Blinka's going to take it. She's got some room. Blinka loses it, but Shannon's there. Shannon with a shot. Shannon finds the top left corner of that net from a shot between the circles. And it's 3-1. 13:58, third period. Blinka made the play happen. Couldn't get the shot off. The shot got blocked. Shannon picked it up, and in it went. So we'll see if they give Blinka an assist there or not. McVeigh, Makasenka, and Clardy. And here they come back the other way. This one loose, back to neutral. As Zivkovic steps in front, they send it deeper. Now we've got Zivkovic coming up the near wall, or far wall rather, into the snow. Clardy has to dig that out. Clardy ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka, no room, but she's going to skate anyway. Shot! Goaltender with the glove. And with 13:27, we will get a draw in our offensive zone. Looks like it's going to be the same players here. We'll go to the far circle and get this draw. McVeigh sends it over to Clardy. Clardy battles down the wall. Loses the puck in the corner. Honeybaked sends it up the wall. McVeigh steps in. Now Honeybaked. So they're giving Diamond the assist on that goal. I thought it was Blinka, but what do I know? They're going to battle up the wall now. Honeybaked sends it to the center of the zone. Comes off some feet. They still have it. Far circle. Throw it down low. Or no, now it's Eves. So at some point Eves came in. Must have been at the period change, or I missed it if it was in the second. Now we got Clardy coming up the wall. Clardy tried to get it ahead to Makasenka. Couldn't get it through. Here comes Honeybaked back the other way. They chip it in deeper. And now Zivkovic picks it up, goes around up the far wall where Clardy will pick it up. Clardy can't get it out. Zivkovic will pick it up. Zivkovic across. Whipped at the Schelling, got it out. Schelling leaves it. Honeybaked comes back the other way. And they shoot. Got through, and Coulter gloved it. I'm sorry, Eves gloved it. And we're going to get a draw in the near circle here. So at some point Eves came in. I don't know if it happened in the second period or if they did it at the period change. Joey's out there. We haven't needed a rules interpretation today, so shot. Coulter. Eves puts that away. Still loose in front. They're beating the bang, and the puck's still loose. Comes out to the near point. Warner's going to pick it up. We haven't needed Joey in the rules booth today, but he's out there. As Warner leaves it for Vitodian. Vitodian shoots, just misses the outside post. Mrazek throws it low. Warner's going to battle back there. Warner comes out of there with it, reverses direction. Warner throws it in front, and Salatrick was right there and couldn't bang it home. The goaltender's going to cover it. Salatrick was right there. Warner put it on her blade. She just couldn't find that backside of the net. She had room, just couldn't do it. And they're buzzing right now. So Salatrick's going to take this draw. And Honeybake's going to come out of there with it. Dahl. They're going to chip it around her at the red line, and Mrazek applies pressure. They skate in. Centering pass knocked away by Vitodi, and here comes Salatrick. Salatrick up the wall, loses the puck. Mrazek gets a stick in there, knocks it ahead, and they're going to push it back the other way. Honeybaked. Honeybaked through neutral. Dahl picks it up back in our defensive zone. She's going to try to send it up to Mrazek, couldn't get it through, and they'll poke it back to neutral. And it's Vitodian coming down the near wall with it. And now Salatrick's going to go battle. Honeybaked gets around Shannon. Kiesel's the only one back. Vitodian recovers. They steer the player behind. Separate her from the puck, and Vitodian banks it off the wall in the corner. And this one's going to come out, go all the way down, and that will be an icing. With 11:03 to go, we'll come back down here for this draw. So we got these same Honeybaked Hammers back here tomorrow morning for another one. Another early game. I think it's like 8 or 8:30 in the morning. And Diamond's going to step in and take this draw. They're still battling in Stripes' feet. It comes out to the top of the zone. Shot. Misses to the near side. They try to center. Couldn't get it through. Blake kicked that to the corner. Honeybaked in that corner. Kiesel takes it away. Kiesel up the near wall. Sends it out. Scarlatelli can't get a stick on it. And Kiesel's going to poke it ahead. Scarlatelli's got to go chase it down. She gets there. Sends it around to Shannon. Shannon centers. Diamond's there. Couldn't get a stick on it. Honeybake's going to poke it back the other way. And comes back to neutral. Honeybaked up the far wall now. Kiesel separates that player from the puck. She regains into the circle. Shot! Missed everything high into the near corner. Now it comes through to the center. Up, Honeybaked player has a point blank range. buried it over Eves' shoulder. And it's now 3-2. So that player snuck in behind the defense. And she buried it right over Eves' glove shoulder. And it's now 3-2. So they'll come back to neutral here for this draw. Schilling, Zivkovic, McVeigh, Claherty, and Makasenka. See how they respond here. We still got a long way to go with 10:14 to go in the arena. McVeigh. Honeybaked comes out of there with it. Claherty separates that player from the puck. Another player picks it up, chips it in. Comes in on Eves. She's going to have no choice but to cover it up with 10:02 in the arena. So we're going to go to the far circle for this draw. And we're going to see what McVeigh can do with this one. McVeigh off the wall. Claherty skates out, but Honeybaked holds. Now McVeigh's going to chip at it. McVeigh chips at it again. Still can't get it out. Honeybaked holds. McVeigh still chipping. Still can't get it out. As now it comes out. Honeybaked will get there first. We'll send it back in. Zivkovic chases it down into the corner. Sends it around the backside where Honeybaked's going to pick it up. McVeigh battling. They chip it by McVeigh. And they're trying to push it up the wall. McVeigh finally will, but not out. They send it in behind Eves again. This one comes up the near wall into the center. Out to the near point. Shot. That one doesn't get through. Oh, it was loose in the goal mouth, and they pushed it into the far corner. Now they send it around, and Honeybaked's going to pick it up there. 9:06 to go. They're still beating and banging back there. Here comes Claherty with it now. Claherty coming up through neutral. Claherty with Makasenka. Claherty up the near wall. Claherty still skating. Claherty dances in with it. The toe drag turned into a backhand that missed badly to the far side, and now Makasenka behind the net. Back to Claherty. Claherty tried to put it in front, couldn't get it through to Saltrick. They're still battling back there. And now Honeybaked, that comes off a Honeybaked player to Claherty. Honeybaked regroups, they send it back to neutral, but Vitodian will pick it up there. They send it ahead, and they're going to battle along the wall as Honeybaked picks it up behind their own goaltender. They're going to send it up the wall, but not out as Mrazek chipped it in. Now Honeybaked will clear. It'll go all the way down. Vitodian will pick it up. Mrazek, neutral ice, turns it back over to a Honeybaked player. Pushes that player off it. Now Dull. Dull, too far ahead for Salatrick. And they send it ahead, and that's going to be an offsides. 7:59 to go here in the arena. They're going to go to the far circle in front of the Honeybaked bench. Salatrick, Warner, and Mrazek. Honeybaked wins that draw. They send it ahead. A race down the wall. Honeybaked gets there first. Saltrick pushes her into the corner. They center it, comes up oddly, and here comes Warner up the wall with some room. Warner loses the puck, regains, pushes it down the wall. Warner bruising her way into the zone. Now she has it. She throws it in front. It's loose in front. Nobody can get a stick on it, and Honeybaked does, and here they come back the other way. Up the near wall. Skating in. Player came around everybody, and Saltrick took it away, gave it to Warner. Warner hits Salatrick with a nice pass. Salatrick couldn't handle it. She regains, takes it into the corner. Vitodian's down there with her. Vitodian gets leveled coming across. And we're going to get a penalty on Honeybaked for tripping. So we're going to go on the unsponsored power play. And we're going to go into the corner for this draw. Shannon Diamond, Scarlatelli, Kiesel, and Blanca. They'll go into the corner for this one. Diamond's going to take this draw. Has 7:17 to go in the arena. Minute 30 on the power play. Goaltender's going to cover that one up. And we'll do it again. Same players, same circle. Different time on the clock. Mort yelling something from the bench as Diamond steps in. Draws it back to Blanca. Blanca sends it down the wall. Shot, Scarlatelli, and they glove it. And we'll do it again. Same players, same circle. Different time on the clock. Stripes will set it up again. We've only burned 11 seconds of the power play. Had 2 shots on goal so far. Diamond directed traffic behind Stripes. They pull it back to Blinka. Blinka with a shot. Bouncing puck goes into the near corner. Scarlatelli. Stripes was afraid of Scarlatelli there. You got Diamond poking it up the wall to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli looking for a center. Puts it through everybody, and it comes over to the wall where Kiesel retreats. Kiesel tried to center, couldn't get it through. Everybody overskated that one, and they push it by Blinka. Back to neutral, where Blinka's going to regroup across to Kiesel. Kiesel up to Diamond. She can't handle the pass, recovers. Diamond pushes it in, but both Scarlatelli and Shannon were offsides. So we'll go, should be the far dot this time for this draw. As some adults are moving around on the bench area over there. And we're going to get this draw. McVeigh draws it back for Zivkovic. Zivkovic goes and chases it down. Sends it to Schilling. No. Up to Claherty. Claherty up the far wall. Tries the old chip it off the boards. Came out. Schilling sent it in, and that is offsides. With 6:19 to go in the arena. 32 on the power play. And McVeigh's going to step in and take this one. Sends it low to the end wall. Honeybaked will get there first, bring it around the back. And this one will come all the way back down. They wave off the icing. Schilling's going to go chase it. In behind Eves, up the wall, but not out as a Honeybaked player jumped it. They send it low, Schilling again. Schilling on the backhand this time. Tries to get it up, does get it to Claherty. Claherty down the wall. Claherty skates in with it, has it taken away. Claherty crashes the net. She had lost an edge. 5:43 to go. And we'll reset the net and do it again. So we'll come to the near circle for this draw. Vitodian out here with Dull, Warner, Salatrick, and Mrazek. Near corner draw. Salatrick. It's still battling for it. Warner comes out of there with it. Warner kicks it. Takes it around. Warner throws it, tries to throw it in front, knocked out by Honeybaked up the wall. Dull's going to hold it. Dull skates in. She gets hit. Mrazek loses the puck. She regains. Mrazek sent it into Dull's feet, and that's going to turn into a break if we're not quick. And Vitodian hustled back to make the save. Turns out to be a good play for Warner. Warner skates in with it. Warner with a rocket. Goaltender with a save. Warner turned that into a break and just didn't quite get all of it. She has a good shot, but didn't get all of it. So now we're going to go to the near circle with 5:14 to go third. And we'll get a draw here for Salatrick. And there is that draw. Puck goes into the corner. Now out to the near point where they're going to battle it lower. Comes into Salatrick. Salatrick turns, spins, misses near side. Still loose in front. This comes out to Vitodian. Vitodian with a shot, deflected up high. Goes into the corner. It could have been a high stick on the puck, but they didn't call it. Warner. Around back for Mrazek. Mrazek tries to center for a streaking. Salatrick couldn't get it through. Up the wall. Dull skates in. Warner rotates the cover. That point up high. Dull gets pulled down. And we're going to go on the power play. Dull gets pulled down coming around the back. And with 4:43 to go, we're going to go on the power play. And if it were sponsored, it might look something like this. This power play brought to you by Kirkland Alkaline Water. pH adjusted to 9.5 for all of your live streaming hydration needs. You can count on Kirkland ionized water. Available at your local Costco. But they give me nothing for that. I just kill some time. And Kiesel sends it lower. Shannon can't hold on to it, and Honeybaked knocks it out. The ice is dry enough now that that'll never get down for an icing as Kiesel regroups. Kiesel banks it off the wall up ahead to Scarlatelli down the near wall. Scarlatelli, Diamond trailing. Scarlatelli shots. Goaltender gloves it. And we're going to get a draw in the near corner. 20 seconds of the power play gone. So we will get a draw in the near corner here. As Diamond's going to step in and take this one with 1:10 to go in the power play. Puck behind the net now. Honeybaked picks it up. They stop, they turn, they throw it. Scarlatelli's there. Throws it in front. Over to Vitodian. Vitodian shoots, hits the... I'm sorry, that was Shannon. Shannon hit the crossbar. Now we got Scarlatelli in the corner. Sends it lower. Comes off the back of the net. Diamond's out there. It's loose in front. Shannon. Paige Shannon bangs it in for the power play goal. And it's 4-2 with 4:03 to go in the arena. Shannon on a rebound. Found the back of the net. That's her second of the day. And it's 4-2. Oh, wait, here comes Tina's drunken crab dance. She's got little Tyler Zivkovic doing it with her now. As we're going to line back up for this one, McVeigh. I forgot about that on the last goal. So we got 3 of the 4 drunken crab dances as Claherty comes down the far wall. Claherty shoots, goaltender with the glove. 3:55. So we'll go to the far circle for this one. McVeigh comes into the center, out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic shoots, bouncing puck. Goaltender puts that to the corner. Claherty throws it deeper. Makasenka there. Makasenka center! Didn't get in. Nobody there, though. Zivkovic steps up, holds it. Claherty centers. McVeigh gets a stick on it. McVeigh. Goaltender with a save. 3:38. And we'll get a draw, which should be the near circle this time. We've lost a bunch of the audience. There must have been a good college football game that just started. McVeigh steps in. Either that or it's like when the Steelers are up by a touchdown or 2 at the end of the game, everybody leaves. Of course, that never seems to happen. They're always a nail-biter. They battle in the corner. Comes out of there as Makasenka fell down. They chip it ahead. Zivkovic's going to go chase this down. Goes across. Claherty's going to pick it up. Claherty up to McVeigh. McVeigh down the near wall, or far wall rather. McVeigh loses it. Makasenka steps in. Makasenka backhands, caking it through. Still battling. This time they send it out to the point. Schilling held it momentarily, and they send it back the other way. Schilling sends it. Honeybaked picks it up. They send it ahead. Makasenka gets a stick in there. Honeybaked picks it up, sends it. They chip it. Makasenka stands up and holds that one. Here comes McVeigh. McVeigh down the far wall. McVeigh into the center for Claherty. Claherty can't handle her own chip. She picks it up. Chips it over to the wall. Chips it lower as Claherty gets leveled. And part of that was her jumping, and the other part was the girl hitting her. As Dahl takes it down the wall. All the way around behind with 2:30 to go. Honeybaked player stops. Warner had her kerflustered there. Now Mrazek cuts it off, throws it deeper. Goes behind the net where Warner picks it up. They chip it around her. Vitodian in deep. Vitodian takes a shot, keeps chugging. Mrazek banks it off the wall. Vitodian goes back into the corner. They continue to battle. They send it up the wall. Vitodian with a shot. Goaltender with a glove. 2:03. So whoever I lost that came back must have been a yip on YouTube, as Addy would say. Everybody's back now. So we're going to go into this near corner for this draw. 2:02 to go. Third period, 4-2 selects. Salatrick takes this draw. They push it into the corner. Warner looking for a center. Still battling. Honeybaked takes it off of her, and here they come up the near wall. Mrazek steps in. Drifts back to neutral. Vitodian steps up. Mrazek chips it ahead, and Honeybaked will regroup, send it across D to D. It'll come all the way through. Vitodian will pick it up. Vitodian up too far for Mrazek, and it's going to bounce off the wall where Salatrick chips at it. Dahl battles along the wall in front of the Honeybaked bench. Now Mrazek. Salatrick sends it ahead. It bounces off of a stick or a skate to Vitodian, who shoots, misses badly, and it goes in behind the goaltender. Now it goes up the far wall, and Warner comes out of there with it. Colleen Warner turns and snipes one top left corner. And Warner, on a call up from Wilkes-Barre, picks up a goal with the big team. And let's see if we're going to get another one here. Here it comes. See if we're going to get another. There it comes. There's the crab dance. All right, we come back to neutral. And they've now caught on, so Kyle and Ryan move out of the way so that I can film Tina's drunken crab dance. Not to imply that Tina's drinking. She just looked like she has been with the crab dance. And now I'm all messed up as this one goes back behind. And Shannon behind the net. Shannon wheeling and dealing back there. Still wheeling and dealing. Shannon skating. Tried to drop it low to Scarlatelli. Couldn't get it through. Comes up the near wall and out. Back to neutral. They wave off the icing as Blinka's going to go chase this down. I'm about 8 seconds behind here. I missed the timer. I was adjusting the tripod. It's loose. Eves with a save. Comes around the backside. Honeybaked puts it off the wall. Loose in front again. Now it's Kiesel. Kiesel ahead to Scarlatelli too far. They bank it up the wall. They have it. They're going to tie it up there on the blue line. And now Scarlatelli will come out of there with it with 19 to go. They bank it back the other way. Blinka puts it across for Kiesel with 13 to go. Kiesel sends it into the corner with 9 to go. Honeybaked's going to pick it up there with 5 seconds to go. It's a centering pass. Honeybaked can't handle that puck, and that's going to do it. So the time has expired, even though my clock's still running. Your selects are going to win 5-2. I'll bring you the handshake, and then we will get over the YouTube delay. Be back in the morning for Game 3. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon.